All right, hello everyone. Adrenaluke here. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate you guys so much, especially this early in the morning. At least for me, it's 11:13 a.m. I say that's early because for me, I'm a night owl and I'm usually up really late. Tigabek, how's it going, man? No sleep? Yep, you are right. We are Batman. We don't sleep. Yeah, life is short. Yeah, Batman doesn't get much sleep. So if he can do it, I can do it, right? Well, last time I tried to drive Porsche Cup and R Factor 2 with no sleep, it did not go well. In fact, it went so horribly wrong that I deleted the stream off YouTube entirely. So, hopefully you guys aren't watching a stream that's just going to get wiped out of existence. But it's going to be a challenge. If you guys have driven Porsche Cup on ACC and you think it's difficult, trust me, you don't know anything, because Porsche Cup on R Factor 2 is way more challenging. I think it's specifically to do with the braking. It's very easy to unsettle the car under braking. In fact, I have to run a brake biases towards the rear. I did try a setup here. You can see both of these two are ones that I downloaded off of someone that was sharing setups on the R Factor 2 Discord. but I didn't like them. Okay, so here's the thing. With Porsche Cup, it's so crucially important to maintain gyroscopic momentum, and you have to be using some partial throttle mid-corner in order to maintain that momentum. And so, if you lift off throttle mid-corner because you have to for extra rotation, because the setup calls for that, 11:14 here in Portugal. Yeah, hey, I'm here. I'm doing this. I have a physical therapy appointment later, so I'm doing this before my appointment. But the setup that I tried, the guy's really nice for sharing it, but here's the thing. With me personally, I felt like that setup was way too understeery. I know his safe race setup is more understeery, but even the qualifying setup he made just wasn't aggressive enough for me, to where the car was understeering on throttle so much to where I was forced to lift completely off throttle more than I would want to mid-corner, and that actually unsettled the car. With Porsche Cup, it's so sensitive to that. So with Porsche Cup, you have to be using even a tiny bit of throttle mid-corner if you can. Obviously, in some instances, you do have to lift completely off, which is scary in this car. Because it's very, very easy to get lift-off oversteer in this car. You do not want the vertical weight transfer to go too much towards the front wheels. So you do want to have the vertical weight transfer a little bit backwards at all times. You also, just like I said, you want to maintain gyroscopic momentum in this car. So, if you're mid-corner and you just stop that rotational energy suddenly, it will not end well in this car. There's so much you have to pay attention to with it, but I ended up liking the setup that I made myself, which I did make this setup before I tried his out, so this isn't like a setup that I tweaked from his setup or anything. It is purely my own setup that I made from scratch, just pointing that out. Thank you. Yes, I'm wearing this shirt because this race I'm doing in Porsche Cup is at the Nürburgring GP, and then later on today I'm hoping to do the Nordschleife races on ACC, on LFM, which will be my first Nordschleife stream as well. Hopefully I can do that after my physical therapy appointment. I can't guarantee that. But yeah, a lot of Nürburgring racing today. But let's go ahead and get this Porsche Cup car out on the Nürburgring GP. Why don't we? Alrighty. So this isn't quite the Nordschleife. And this is the Grand Prix track that uses the really slow chicane. Not the biggest fan of the slow chicane here. And I immediately start with a lockup right away. This is what I mean about this car being so tricky. It's going to be very difficult to read chat while driving this thing. See, understeered there. Had to countersteer to save it as well. That rear end is just has a mind of its own. Ew. This car really has a mind of its own. This is the worst car you could ever drive with no sleep. Oh, no. Oh, that was close. I've saved to spin like 5 times already. Ah. Jeez! Oh my gosh.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
It is R factor 2. And I also was driving this car a lot better before I started the stream. That's just how it goes, right? I mean, when you're driving by yourself, you do pretty good. And then when the cameras are on, that's when everything just goes out the window. Gosh, man, this is, yeah, this is so tough. Let's move the braking back to 85. Also, my eyes are super dry. When you get no sleep, okay, first of all, I'm on a medication that gives me incredibly dry eyes from the medication side effects. That's bad enough already. And then when you get no sleep, and then this studio light's just, oh, it is so bad. But yeah, I keep losing it under braking. I don't think you guys can like quite understand how difficult this is unless if you feel it. Like I can try to describe it like out loud when I'm driving it, but I mean it's just so like it is the toughest car I've ever driven on anything in sim racing ever. And this is like way more easy on ACC. You drive the Porsche Cup car on ACC and it is like a joke how easy it is compared to this. All right. So, I know that's like a minor difference, but 85% might be better, because that's what I was trying earlier, so let's override the setup with 85% on the brakes. We'll do the same on the race setup as well, so we'll load the race setup. Okay, 85% on the brakes. Override that. Hey Glenn, how's it going, man? Let's try this one more time, hopefully we don't spin. We got 20 minutes or so to practice before the race begins. Okay. So I'm not getting the wheelbase until June. A lot of people keep asking that, so I'm not rich enough to be able to buy the wheelbase and the steering wheel in one go, so I had to buy them separately, so it's very hard to drive this car while talking, guys, bear with me.
Sector 1 is yellow.
Whoa! Tried to recheck. Oh yeah, that studio light is terrible. Hey, five or 6 hours of sleep, I would kill for that. I would kill for that. Man, it's tough. Like, I didn't get any sleep, so it's tough, but I'm here. But yes, yeah, this car is way different than how it is on an ACC. It's way more challenging. Like I keep saying, on ACC, it's so much more easy. No. Woo. Hey, Van Drake, how's it going? But yeah, Glenn, I can't afford to buy the wheel and the wheelbase all in one go. Gosh! This is so tough!
You're locking your right front into turn 1.
You see, I actually drive this beautifully off-stream, but it is so difficult while streaming. Like, this is not a streamer-friendly car at all.
Sector 1 is 2.5.
Well, it's streamer-friendly on ACC. Like, on ACC, this car is a breeze to drive. And it's not difficult whatsoever on ACC. It's extremely easy on ACC. But you try it on here, and it's a nightmare. No, 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 no. Oh, gosh. There goes the whole corner now.
Yellow flag, sector 2.
I'm not sure yet. I'm either going to get the R5 or the R9. Haven't even put in a valid lap yet. This is so rough.
Tire temps are good. The guy behind is just done a 159.5.
These guys are getting 159 lap times, so I'm probably gonna get like a 206 or something, aren't I? 205, I was close. Yeah, you got it on ACC. Well, I'll say this: if you, God, I can't talk while driving this. If you got this on ACC, you're probably watching this thinking I suck at it. But here's the thing. Like, I can drive this perfectly fine on ACC, because it is so easy on ACC. Like, it is a joke how easy this is on ACC, this car. But you try it on R Factor 2, and it's a nightmare.
Sector 1 is 2.3, up the pace.
Oh, okay, sorry. I'm, like, glancing at the chat very briefly, so I misread that, because
Time is 202.3.
I glanced at the chat for, like, a split second. Oh, my gosh. Something about commentary. Give me 1 second.
New fastest lap for Izzy, 159.2. Sector 2 is
Yeah, R5.
off the pace. Mind these track limits, please, Luke.
Oh, my gosh.
On the left.
Guys, I cannot read chat with this car. My gosh. Like, you take your eyes off for a second, and you're dead with this thing.
3 is 2.5 seconds, off the pace.
See, even he's losing it.
15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go.
I have no idea how I'm going to interact with chat during this race. Yeah, sorry I misunderstood you for saying ATC earlier, Glenn. Like, I don't have much time to, like, look at these messages with this car. Can stretch the budget, get to R9. I'll have to catch up on chat once I can park this thing. There's like 4 or 5 messages I haven't been able to read.
Fastest lap for Izzy, 159.2.
Nope, oh, nope, oh. Almost lost it again.
Sector 2 is yellow. Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Green flag in Sector 3. Sector 1 is green.
Well, I'm not sure if I will want more force feedback or not, just because of my health condition, Glenn. Because I can barely use much force feedback even from this G29. Like, I'm probably only using, like, 30% of the maximum force feedback I can use from the G29, and it still causes me tremendous pain with my health condition. So, yeah, going with direct drive, I'm going to have to be very careful. Oh my god, it's so stressful. Of course, I'm the slowest one in the lobby. I was getting 203s off camera, but I'm telling you guys, trying to stream while driving this car makes you way slower in it. And it's because the car keeps getting unsettled. I can't drive it smooth.
Yellow flag Sector 2. The guy in front has just done a 201.8.
Yeah, this is rough. This is rough. Oh my god, like I'm starting to wonder if this is just a car that I just can only drive like off stream and just like record it and maybe do a video of the race and record commentary later. But the thing is, I'm still, like, for many months I've been struggling to find a video editing software that I can like learn how to use, because I'm terrible at technology. So it's been several months of me trying to like learn how to edit videos on PC. The thing is, I could edit videos just fine on PS5 and on my phone, because on those are very easy to use to edit videos. But on PC, like, I don't know why, but all the stuff on PC has to be so hard to edit stuff. No, I'm not interested in iRacing personally. Like, I don't want to play it myself. It just doesn't appeal to me. The only reason you say the R9 is because of the condition. You won't be able to use... Yeah, I most likely... I mean, I can't know until I try it. Because I have heard that the force feedback through direct drive is smoother than, like, this kind of, cogs and stuff. So I can't know until I try it, but... Van Drake, you're probably right. Like, I probably won't be able to use, all the 5 Newton meters anyways. So... yeah, R5 might make more sense, but I mean, I'll see. Yeah, I'm just trying to catch up on chat here. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I couldn't read chat at all. I was like, I was reading probably like the first 2 or 3 words of each message, and that's about all I could do while I was trying to drive that thing, not successfully, obviously. You can stretch the budget, get the R9. Yeah, only reason you see R5 would be best because you're going to have to cut the feedback way down anyways. R5 is actually very detailed. I made a buddy of mine get it. I have the R12, and he's very chat cut off there on the laptop. Let me see. Made a buddy of mine get it. I have the R12, and he's very happy with the R5. Yeah, I don't know. I might get the R5, but I also might get the R9. I just haven't really decided yet. But yeah, R5 probably makes a lot of sense. So we got 9 minutes before qualifying, I think. All right, let me try. I think if I just focus more and try not to talk, well, which it just seems like it goes against streamer instincts, you know? Like, when you're live, you want to be talking, but man, this car, like, you have to be so locked in to drive it. Oh, yeah, I mean, I hear that everywhere. That direct drive is better. I mean, otherwise, why would we spend a lot of money on it? All right, come on, I've got to get at least like in the 204s. This lap time is horrible. Other people in here are getting like 159s. I'm gonna get blown away. If I can manage to do just one lap without losing it, then I will be like 5 seconds faster.
Your brakes are cold, let's get some heat.
Alright, come on.
Yellow flag.
No, I already lost it. So easy to get this thing unsettled.
Think that boulder has crashed. Sector 1 is green.
See, when I stop talking, I can drive it somewhat better.
Your front tyres are cold. That's a new fastest lap for Izzy, 1:58.9. Yellow flag in sector 1. Green flag sector 1. We think that Izzy has been hit. P8. The brake temperatures look good.
Oh my
Yellow
god.
flag.
Man, I'm telling you guys, when I was off stream, I wasn't spinning once. The car was rarely getting unsettled. It just, something happens with this car when I go live that I just I can't drive it when I'm streaming. And I know, like, you guys are probably like, yeah, whatever. But I'm being dead serious. When I was not streaming, I was driving this just fine. So, I don't know, man. Like, I tried it off camera just to see if I can drive whatsoever with no sleep, and it actually was going fine. So I was like, oh, I guess I can. And then I scheduled this live stream, and then when I started, like, I guess everything about how to drive just goes out the window. That's how it goes, man. That's how it goes. Ah, this is so frustrating. But I also was more awake about an hour ago than now, even though I wasn't on stimulants then and I am now, but man. Alright, 5 minutes. Let's just try this again. Let's just go spin again. I mean, let me make sure that I have a few settings right. Yeah, it should. I don't know, like the settings are where they should be. I just suck on camera, I guess. Like when I'm off camera, I drive this thing way better.
Cleared, don't cross the white line. Sector 1 is now green. The brake temperatures are low. We need to get some heat into them. Gets into turn 1. Sector 1, yellow flag. It looks like Dent has stepped it in, turn 1. Yellow flag, watch out. I think P2 spinned it in.
No. Well,
Sector 2 is clear.
I'll have to rejoin. Oh, jeez. He almost took us out. Really bad rejoin. And there I go. Oh my god, man. I didn't spin one single time when I'm off stream, not even once. Didn't spend last night practicing this, didn't spend today earlier practicing this for like 20 minutes. What? I don't understand the phenomenon of like, once I'm on camera, I just can't drive this thing. And it's only this car. Oh. I don't even know what to say. Like, I just... Guess I can move the braking down to 84%. Maybe that'll help. But I'm also like, I can physically feel I'm fading fast. Like I am fading really fast. Like I was tremendously more awake even an hour ago, but like you can, I know, speaking from experience here, when you struggle with sleep this much and when you don't get any sleep, your energy levels can vary very rapidly. You can have like a drastic change in how awake you are in just an hour like that. So all right, so both the race and both the qualifying and race setups have 84% on the brakes now. But that's it. That's the practice. So practice session over. And we can't do a single lap without spinning or just having the car majorly unsettled to where I have to like save a spin like 10 times per lap. This is a disaster. Well, it looks like two of the people in here couldn't even set a valid lap. But then again, there were other people in here that left now that were getting 159, so... There's going to be people that will absolutely wipe the floor of me in this race. I think attendance was super low on this anyways, though. Let me see how many people are even signed up. Oh, that's not too bad. 10 of us? I mean, I was expecting like 4 of us. So, I mean, 10 is a lot better than like anywhere between 4, 5, or 6 of us signed up. That's actually the most participants I've seen in an intermediate race on the daily races. Alright. I'm just really hoping I don't spin in the race, but it's 30 minutes the race is, and I couldn't even go like 2 minutes without spinning in the practice, so this is bad. This is really bad. But this is a car where you need sleep. Like, trying to drive this thing with no sleep is a disaster. As you guys see, like, let this live stream be a lesson to all of you that if you don't have any sleep, do not bother trying to drive the Porsche Cup on our Factor 2. It's just not a good idea. Welcome back to Quebec. So qualifying's about to begin, and just to catch you up on things, I'm like progressively getting way more exhausted. Like, my body's screaming at me to sleep right now. So this is going to be a very interesting race. But see, if it was like, if it was Porsche Cup on ACC, I would not be spinning and losing control frequently like this. Like, Porsche Cup on ACC, I don't care if I went 5 days with no sleep, I could still handle it. But this is just a whole different beast. Like, I'm just saying, Porsche Cup on ACC is just insultingly easy, where Porsche Cup on our Factor 2 is just an absolute nightmare. All right. Well, we got about 2 minutes until qualifying begins, so I'm going to go ahead and use the restroom, and I'll be right back. Okay, so qualifying should start soon. In fact, I think it's starting right now. Wow, I came back just in time. Okay, so let's load the qualifying setup and get on out there. Alright, so the light's red at the end of pit lane, so we just gotta wait for that light to turn green, and then we can be cleared to go out on track. There it is, the screen.
to get some heat into these brakes.
I'll read that message in a second, Tiggerbeck. Falling asleep playing SnowRunner. That's all I could gather from the message. I'm sorry, guys. It's, even driving this car really slow like this, it's so hard to read chat and talk while driving it and everything. So, while playing SnowRunner. But don't tell anyone, I mean you posting it publicly. Thank you, Tuckerback, thank you. I'm gonna need it. I am struggling big time. Don't have high expectations in this race, really. Just gotta be really easy and light on the brakes. I think that's what's unsettling the car the most, is the braking. Alright, here we go. Yep, you're right, Van Drake. Let's focus. What are you doing, man? Are you serious?
Still there, hold your line. In your right. Forget about that. It'll probably just polish out.
I didn't know the race already began. I thought this was qualifying. And your lap's invalidated now anyways. Good job. Was it worth it? Slowing me way down on my lap when yours doesn't even say valid.
Fastest lap for Sikiera.
Oh my gosh.
0.9. Blue flag. Into sector 1. Yellow flag on the right. We think Sikiera has stacked it. You're clear right. The car ahead is just on a 159.3.
207. That is so horrible.
Sector 3 is 2.9. Off the pace. Green flag, sector 1. Incident in sector 2, yellow flag. Green flag in sector 2. That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes. Sector 1 is 2.7, off the pace. sector 2. Green flag sector 2.
Hey, DMC.
The brake temperatures are okay. Okay, Luke. 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Just a heads up, DMC, this car is extremely challenging. So it's very hard for me to talk while driving it, let alone read the chat. But I did glance down and see you're in there. It's nice to see you. I should be at least in the 204s. I'm still 2 seconds off pace. No, no, no! Oh, it's close. No, 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 no! Oh.
2.1, off the pace.
No! Oh, I almost lost it again. Yeah, I saw that, DMC. Congratulations, man. I don't have enough, No! Oh! Come on. Got distracted trying to talk. Man, this car is impossible. Not a streamer-friendly car. I don't have enough, viewing hours, if that's the right terminology.
Sector 2, P8. Sector 3 is 2.0, off the pace. That's a new fastest lap for Sikiera, 158.4.
No, 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 no. Oh. Gosh dang it. It's getting unsettled at like every single turn. Hey Donald, how's it going? Oh my gosh. Easy. Let me try to complete the lap. This might be a faster one. It's a really weak exit. Well, at least I got a 204.9. I'll take it. I just didn't like how there was two people that aggressively overtook me, one of them with contact and qualifying. Like, I hate when people treat qualifying like it's a race. Oh, at least he said Luke sorry, so at least he apologized. So we have the second slowest lap time. Oh, we got 9 people in here. There's 10 people that signed up, so one of them didn't make it. This is a really small grid. It's just those of us that are brave enough to try to drive this car, and there's me on no sleep trying to drive this thing. My gosh, man. Oh. So DMC, since you're a Gran Turismo player, I'm not trying to rag on you for saying this, but ACC is more challenging than GT7 as far as like driving. Like normally when I see people that have only played Gran Turismo 7, and that's like the game that they're used to, and they haven't tried like a true sim title. When they play ACC, they are just overwhelmed by it, and they are like really struggling. But then you take ACC, how that's like one definitely a step above Gran Turismo 7, and then you take driving this car on R Factor 2, and that's like. That makes ACC seem like a joke, how easy ACC is in comparison. So I'm just saying that so you can get like an idea, DMC, of like how much this is a nightmare. Like it is unbelievably challenging. And I'm doing this on no sleep. So yeah, all right. So the race is going to begin in a minute and a half. So and again, I'm not trying to say that to like insult Gran Turismo players or anything. That's not my goal. I'm just trying to like because I know that basically I'm saying it because I know this is unfamiliar territory, and I'm trying to like make you guys aware that this is no joke. It is rough. But I'm struggling with it a lot more than they are. Like, I mean, my overlays are in the way, so I can't see what lap times are getting. That's annoying. But I know that they were getting like 159s and stuff like that, so let's make sure. Okay, the race setup is loaded. Oh, geez, guys, I am nervous. Here we go. Is this a, I'm gonna ask chat, is this rolling start? Is it rolling start? I think it's a rolling start, because they have the safety car in front of us, so it must be. They say, no, it's not rolling start? He's trying to mess with me, isn't he? Because they have the safety car out there. You can do ACC on console if you join leagues, DMC. Because leagues are pretty clean. Okay, here we go. So they're saying it's not a rolling start. It is a rolling start. See, he was trolling. He was messing with me. Yeah, but if you join some leagues on console, you can have a good time. Alright. What I like about this, though, qualifying this far back, is that on the formation lap, I don't have to worry about some bozo rear-ending my car during it. No worries, Sigabeck. We're just in the formation lap right now. I do have to catch up to that white car. Good. Oh, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have a nightmare race myself here. Take it back. But we'll try. That's all that matters. We'll give it our all. Okay. Starting in 8th place out of just 9 of us. Really small grid. Let's see what we can do. I'm pretty sure the pace car is going to leave the field. Let's navigate the chicane carefully now, everybody. Thank you. We're gonna have green flag up here. And I'm falling behind.
Go, nail it.
Yeah, fell behind on the green flag. I'm starting in dead last then, I guess. Oh well. We are racing now.
Yellow flag, sector 1.
Oh, they're crashing. Oh, he's gone wide. Got a little bit of unsettled on the brakes there. Now we're falling behind just because of that. Come on, Luke. Oh, one of them's off.
It looks like Hernandez has gone off in turn 7.
That's 2 freebies. Okay, defend the inside up here.
Right side. Clear right.
Yeah, he took it right back anyways. I suck at this car. Well, I'm good with it on ACC, but I suck at it on R Factor 2. Oh, the blue car went off. Oh, they might crash up there. They're really close. DMC, I hope you understand, by the way, earlier, I'm not trying to, like, hate on Gran Turismo. Oh gosh, I went real deep, so I didn't want to lock up. I didn't want to panic. I'd rather go deep than lock up and lose control. Like there, oh, almost did. We were getting left in the dust. Figured that would happen though. There might be some people that will spin. So if we can just keep the car under control, that might play in our favor, because we're not going to win this race out of pace. We do not have the pace. We just got to keep it under control. We might get lucky. They might crash. They might spin. Yeah, I feel you, Van Drake. It's fun though. Hey, at least we're not in dead last right now. I'm proud of that. Oh, yellow flag. No, 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 no! Oh, it's way too much curb.
0, 0.5 seconds. Stay
Oh,
please, Luke.
this is way harder than it looks. Somebody spun.
Quick thinking, Dennis has gone off in turn 15.
All right, we're up to P7.
3 is clear. Green
P6 is already at turn 1, way down there. We are so far behind. 8-second gap.
Your front tyres are cold.
Another yellow flag.
The gap to Dennis behind is now 2.4 seconds.
Car behind me is catching up. Almost spun. I thought that was it right there. My light just flashed before my eyes for a second. He kept it together. Come on, easy now. There we go.
That's your quickest lap.
You almost murdered us. Had to take evasive action there. I'm just surprised I haven't spun or anything. Oh gosh.
Tiny bit of aero damage there. Probably won't even feel it.
Yeah, he gave me a love tap at that turn.
All good. All right, Luke. Don't be intimidated by this little shit. Make him work for it. They're quicker than us through turn 10.
Okay, I'm gonna defend the inside because he might lunge.
Stay right. Clear on your left. Car right. Still there. Stay with them. Clear on the right. Go, go, go.
And there's the spin. God, this car is impossible. How do people do this?
Green flag in sector 1. The car in front is dense. You're locking your front going into turn 3.
I knew I was gonna spin, I just knew it was a matter of time. There was no way I was gonna go the whole 30-minute race without spinning once. You know what it is? I think this is a car on R Factor 2 that you gotta have a lot of force feedback with. Because with me, I'm almost entirely using visual and audio cues to know when to counter steer and stuff.
Ahead is increasing. It's now 10 seconds.
So with me, when I can't have much force feedback, I think that's what's causing me to struggle this much with this car, I think. Because I'm just wondering, like, why everyone's just wiping the floor with me in this car. I really do feel like you need force feedback in this. Almost lost it again there. I'm pretty much just using visual and audio cues. There's a little bit of force feedback, but not much.
Sector 2 is now yellow. Come on, mate, get your ass in gear. We can do better than this. We can see Hernandez has gone off in turn 11. Sector 2 is green, P8.
Yeah, I guess that might explain then, Van Drake, why I'm struggling so much in this. Like right there, entirely visual cues. I seem to be able to handle this just fine on ACC though, with no problem.
Your front tyres are cold.
We're actually gaining on P7. What? He must have spun or something. Race is about halfway over now. Yeah, leader is 5 seconds per lap faster than us.
It's now 13 seconds. Half distance, fuel looks good.
We're still not last.
Sector 1, yellow flag. You've had quite a lot of aero damage. You might need to come in and get it fixed. We'll see front locking going into turn 1.
Oh my gosh, the car's so damaged, it's just undrivable now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it is destroyed. I can't drive this now. Like, it is so damaged, I can't even control it.
You're locking your fronts into turn 5.
That's it, guys. That's the race. Retiring. I mean, I expected that's how it would go anyway, so... I tried, but as unfortunate as it is, because this was a car that I had to buy, I didn't buy it recently. Look, my whole rear wing was torn off. No wonder it was undrivable. Jeez. Look at that, the car has no rear wing. And I still tried to drive it, and that's what happens when you have no rear wing. Oh, man. Yeah, that's race done. You get your wing torn off, it's over. Yep. No, the wing wasn't just damaged, EMC. It was torn off completely. The wing was gone. And the wing was left on the road. Yeah. Like if you see here, let me go back a little bit on the replay. See that? No wing. The wing's just gone. We can probably look on the replay to see exactly when the wing got torn off, because I know it was earlier than that. It would have been... lost it on the front straight while braking. So it would be... yeah, right, see my wing's there. So you see the big rear wing on the car there. And then we put it in slow motion. Let's see when the wing gets torn off here. You see all the smoke getting kicked up everywhere. Me sliding sideways right towards the barrier. Let's see, we must have hit it at just right angle to where the rear wing just got torn right off. So let's see this. Here I come. And, oh, the fire truck's blocking the view. It looks like actually, yeah, right there. See that steel barrier caught it. The barrier caught the wing, and then there goes my car with no rear wing at all. So that's race over. Yeah, I caught some air there, went airborne and everything. Whole underbody is just completely destroyed. The diffuser is probably completely destroyed. Front splitter too. I mean, it should have been race over already right there. I don't know why I bothered trying to continue after that. Like I tried to, and then I just could not control the car at all. Yep. So we're getting out of here. Unfortunately, I think this is a car where, at least on R Factor 2, the Porsche Cup car needs force feedback. Like, you need force feedback to drive this. Like, I'm going off visual and audio cues in a car that is so extremely easy to lose traction in. Like, I'm just saying, when I drive this car in ACC, I can get away with using low force feedback easily. Like, I actually don't have... Yeah, take it back. You you missed it. I lost control, slammed into the barrier, and the rear wing got torn off. So that's race over. But yeah, I expected it would go that way anyways. So that's that. That's that. I was debating doing this stream. I was debating I could just stay in bed and get some sleep before my physical therapy appointment and then stream some ACC afterwards. I should have just done that. I I don't know. I feel like this was a waste of time. Yeah. Oh, you're fine, Tigabek. You're fine. But yeah, this is a car that you need force feedback on, at least on R Factor 2. Like I said, I can handle Porsche Cup. I can handle Porsche Cup on ACC just fine, without any problems at all. But yeah, it's just I can't drive it at all on R Factor 2. No, I'm not really interested in iRacing. It just doesn't appeal to me. But yeah. Um that sucks. So I expected that race to go though. So yep. Thanks for tuning in anyways, guys. I'm sorry that the race turned out the way it did. There is a chance that I might be live again after my physical therapy appointment later on today. Probably in about 5 hours or so, or actually closer to like 6.5 hours or 6 hours from now. Yeah, probably roughly about 6 hours from now, I might be live again. It's not a promise, but there's a chance. So be on the lookout just in case. Until then, race fast, race clean, and I'll see you all in the next video.